thought I would check in and make a long overdue video, long overdue update on my braces. It's been about a week and a half since my last adjustment, and you would not believe the progress. Let me show you. You can finally see the tooth. They also put this bracket on the tooth. I think from the last video update I did, I mentioned that I have these rubber bands now. Well, one of the brackets, I think it was from just overuse of the rubber band, came off. So I made an emergency appointment to go get that fixed. Pro tip, as a trick, if you find that your appointment is extended way too long because the doctor is just so overbooked, and I just happen to get lucky, my brackets have fallen off a bit. I don't typically make an emergency appointment because I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just get to it when I get to it. But here is a little secret. If a bracket falls off and you want an adjustment done sooner, you can tell them you need an emergency appointment because one of your brackets fell off, and then when you get there the day of, likeliness is, especially if you ask them, they will adjust the braces for you. And that's exactly what happened to me. The tooth was definitely not like this, and it still had the old bracket on there, okay? The problem was because we're during the holidays, the doctor was booked out for like 8 weeks out. And I said, I don't want to wait. I don't want to prolong this. And 8 weeks was the earliest he could see me. About a week after the, last adjustment, my bracket fell off, and I said, I'm going to use this time to get another adjustment. So literally I made an appointment for like a few days out. So that took me into 2 weeks from my last visit, and they did all sorts of work. It was awesome. They had to fix this upper bracket and a lower bracket, had them adjust, and the doctor looked at me and said, you know what, I think it's time we can remove the clamp and put a bracket on there. Because the clamp was there, it didn't look like there was much tooth there to begin with. I said, are you sure it's not too soon? He said, no, it's time. And guys, I kid you not, as soon as he took off the clamp and I could see that there was an actual tooth there, I almost started to cry. Everybody was cheering for me because they know how long it literally has taken me to pull this tooth down. And when the doctor took the clamp off and you could see the tooth, he literally screamed, "It's a boy!" And everybody just started laughing. And I'm not even gonna lie, I like damn near cried. A tooth is there, it's growing in, it's finally coming down. It felt like a new era for me with my braces and my braces journey. If you have braces and you've had them a long time, I know you can relate. I am so ready. It just felt good, and it was hilarious that the doctor just made a silly joke. The other thing is, he did mention that the tooth is calcified, meaning like it didn't get much nourishment while it was like hibernating, I guess you could say, up there or stuck up there. At the bottom, the tip is very yellow. It is a little disheartening, I'm not gonna lie. It's very yellow, but the good news is that the doctor said it looks like it's going to be a very big canine, so he'll probably have to file it down some anyway to match it with my other canine. So he says by the time he files it down, he thinks a lot of the yellow part will be gone. And also there is an alternative that they can whiten it or dye it, whatever they do to whiten it to kind of get it back to its color. But I will show you, and you can see what I'm talking about here. It's that little tip right there that's just very yellow. The dentist was trying to be kind. He's like, it doesn't look too bad. It's up to you. But yeah, I'm like, no, that's gotta go. But that's the tooth. Other thing I wanted to mention is, you see how far up my gum is on that tooth in comparison to the others? Like the gum, you can see, is really receding upward. So I am going to ask the doctor next visit when I see him, what does that mean and what's that gonna look like at some point once the tooth is finally fully down and that area starts to heal, that the line will come down and be even with the rest. I haven't asked him. I've just given up on asking him how much longer, but I'm gonna assume at the way that my teeth have been moving and at this rate and how far it's come down in just a couple of weeks since they put this new bracket on there. If you guys can look back to my most recent video before this, you could still barely see the tooth. I mean, you could see that it was coming in and you could see the hook that it was on, but now look at this. It's a boy. Just wanted to share in my excitement, wanted to share my update. That was my biggest pro tip for you. If you want your braces out sooner, try to see if you could get the doctor to see you every 2 to 3 weeks. And during the holidays, plan ahead, schedule like 2 months in advance, because if they're anything like my doctor, he's taking 2 whole weeks off for the break. I got lucky, you guys, that I had that bracket break on me and I could schedule an emergency appointment. Otherwise, I would have been waiting 8 weeks for my next adjustment. And I feel like that is key, is having your adjustments consistently back to back and frequency. Like the more often you can have them, every 2 to 3 weeks, I think is a fair amount. I have a really good doctor, I want to say. He's flexible, he hears me, he listens to me. And he did admit that going every 3 to 2 weeks could probably help in expediting the process. So if you want to have these bad boys off sooner, those are my tips for you. Little secret between you and I just turned 39. Goes to show you are never too old. This right here, do not regret. So forward to looking at the end result. I can't wait. I'm excited, I'm happy, and I'm just trying to love on myself, y'all. Like really self-care and taking care of myself. Never too old to invest in yourself, your health, your beauty, everything. So sending you all great and positive vibes. Finish your treatment and bask in your results. You will love it once it's done. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will give you an update soon. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.